Good day, this is Mike Olden with Lee-Smith. I look forward to working with you on your next truck. You can reach me at 423-618-3323 or shoot me an email, molden@lee-smith.com. There are 5 things that you need to know about ISUZU that you'll want to have on your next truck. That is safety, service, maneuverability, strength, and warranty. Here is the test on the maneuverability. ISUZU's safety features include a see-through panoramic vision front windshield. The position of the driver in relationship to the road takes only 8 feet for you to see the ground. That's a step of right here. This is 8 feet for line of sight if you were in the driver's seat. Compared to what it is on a conventional vehicle, you could almost go on forever. You have to keep on walking for you to be able to see 24 feet is right here. Now when you take a look at safety, imagine the speed at which something will run into you here, how much more time you have. Now imagine I'm a small child. Look how far it is between me and that distance. You might not see a small child, an animal, or even an object that's in front of your vehicle as you travel. The safety bumper is that first point of impact that you have with the ISUZU truck. It's at the accident level, transferring it away from the driver through this absorption process. Let me show you at the back of the cab. Our second impact zone that you have with the ISUZU is right here at the shear points. These are energy absorbing cups which provide both stability and motion control, but should there be an accident, that shear factor takes another 3 miles per hour off the energy absorption of the people inside the cab. So those are 2 points that you have already with the ISUZU that you will want to have on your next vehicle to protect those people that work for you in your business day, the environment that you drive during the day, for the maneuverability, which you saw as I drove up. Let's talk about our see-through panoramic front glass. It's protected by both our windshield washers, which put the fluid at the window as it goes through its cycle to whisk away the water. Let me show you something else. So take a look at what we have on top of the cab. Safety lights for clearance markers, and these deep trough water gussets taking a channel of water and guiding it around the front to the outside. ISUZU mitigates that water to the outside. So again, safety as you do your driving. The ISUZU West Coast mirror design is set up with 3 memory points and positions. Should you be backing up and you bounce into something, it has a lock position preventing it from running into the front pillar. If you run into something, it has a safety position that keeps it from crashing into the window. And in between those, we have the middle position, which is set perfectly for the 96 or the optional 102-inch wide mirrors. The mirror head itself has 2 different mirrors. One is a flat-faced mirror for the true vision. The second is a convex mirror, which is directable to where you would like it to go. It can be either heated or power heated too. Let's talk about power. Now, ISUZU's power comes in the form of a 6.6 liter V8 gas engine that's supplying 350 horsepower, 425 foot-pounds of torque, and that torque curve stays above 400 from 2100 on. True power supplied to the road. Our power comes in our axles and tires. These are low rolling resistance tires, they're 16 inches. The axle is a 6,800-pound axle and a 7,200-pound suspension. Our tire is rated at 4860 as a single tire. Now, a secret for ISUZU, these lug nuts are set to where if they should loosen, they continually are rotated to where they're always trying to tighten down to keep you safe on the road. The rear axle power, we're looking at a 14,550-pound axle with a 12,900-pound semi-elliptical multi-leaf suspension and shock absorbers. Our rear tires bring us to 8870. Even when you take a look at that, that's still a 13,000 pounds worth of tire payload. We can either put a massive lightweight 14-foot dump on the back of this or a 16-foot body, or what they call a vanscaper. Lots of volume to meet the occupants that we have inside, which are up to 7. Nestled in between the frame rails is a 38-gallon fuel tank. It's aluminum, lightweight, and won't have a problem with rust or chips. The access point with the vent is on the driver's side, nestled out with the provided tube for the proper extension. So there's body point connections here on the back and on the side, midway point up the channel. So at the back, there's also the backup alarm. Now, ISUZU uses a cross braking pattern for the ABS system. This means that should I lose one channel of my brakes, I'll still be able to stop smoothly, as we have two different courses of power going through. The driver front to the passenger rear, the passenger front to the driver rear. Let's talk about your warranty that you get with the ISUZU. We give you 3 years, 36,000 miles. That's the base warranty. It includes the truck in general. Now your batteries, they have a 2-year warranty. Your powertrain, your engine, transmission, rear axle assembly is a 5-year, 75,000 miles out of the block. If you drive 15,000 miles a year, this is a 5-year coverage for your business. In addition to that, you can get the PSMP program with ISUZU, which takes the flatline approach to your costs. We'll take a look at doing your servicing with the dealer based on the mileage that you drive annually, and make a program that works special for you, and it's called priority service for a reason. You're the priority when you're under the PSMP program. You get moved closer to the front of the line. I want to share with you the inside of the cab, which is another aspect that you'll appreciate for the most productivity of your business day. ISUZU provides a self-cleaning step to keep mud and dirt outside. We also provide a full-width mat for the front and a full-width mat for the back. Again, allowing us to keep the interior clean, keeps the truck's value long-term. Your door opening is a 90-degree door opening. On the door, we have storage pocket. We have your power windows for both the primary passenger and the primary driver's door, and it's an auto express down. On the dash, we're featuring the rheostat, your power door locks, and your odometer. And to check your brake fluid every morning, we made it extra convenient with a cover that easily comes away, allowing you to see the marker lines for minimum and maximum. The tilt and telescopic is controlled underneath the steering column to bring it up and away from you, as well as in and out. On the dash interior pockets, there are several messages which will populate as you start your vehicle to make sure that these switches are working well. Our ECM is testing them to make sure they're in good working order and condition. Past that, we have the fuel, the heat, and your RPMs and your speedometer. Now, why that's important is that when you take a look at operating in ISUZU, we offer to you low gear, second gear, drive, and double overdrive. So as you're monitoring your hills, if you're going through a lot of different shifting patterns, this is where knowledge comes into play. Stay in the drive if we're in a tight traffic area, because it doesn't make sense to go into overdrive and continue to shift through. If you're needing that extra bit of power as you start up in the morning time, please be sure to remember that there is a creeper gear that you can keep the RPMs to the maximum power, because again, we have from 2100 to 4300 at above 400 foot-pounds of torque power delivered to the wheels. On the passenger side of the steering column, we have the windshield washer, the windshield fluid supply. We have our cruise control on. The cruise control is set on the driver's side steering column shaft to set and to regain the cruise. Hazards, followed above by our AM, FM, Bluetooth, CD radio, followed by our air conditioning control, our hazard, 2 different power points, the controls for the back windows, and the all-important hook. Take your trash home, guys. Go to the gas station, buy the bag, hook the bag, take the bag home. Additional storage we have on the dash for 1, 2, 3 pockets. Your business cards and receipt holders for the day. And look here, both the driver's and the passenger side, we have above storage. A little secret sauce for that there driver, unveiling the secret. Storage pocket on the back side, my friends. For cup holders, we have your 2 big cup holders. On the dash, we have 2 standard cup holders. Talk about servicing the truck. Well, you know, this is a crew cab, so let's take a look at where we're at. On this side, we have our engine oil fill and power steering fluids. So it's a simple push back down from the heat shield, taking our seat cushion, laying it into the seat position. Again, there is a method to the madness. But wait, there's more. What is that more, you may wonder? Well, this little strap tells it all. Lifting up on these 2 latches at the front, grabbing our safety point there to keep it up, we wrap around the hook provided by ISUZU and Viola, or voila. This is the point where we check our oil level to make sure that it is oh so pretty and oh so the right level. Just tucking it back inside. You know what I really like about the ISUZU? It feels as if I could already do a change on the front shock absorbers right from here, because look here, this is the top point to give me access to the top of the strut. Take a look again at the volume of space you have in accessing the engine compartment, and the engine itself is truly not tucked out of your way. You still can get access to it more immediate than you can with a conventional hooded truck. Releasing this, and believe it or not, if I just let go, it's already secured itself around the baseline with that automotive gasket seal. You know that you can have up to 7 people in the ISUZU, 1, 2, 3 in the front, and 1, 2, 3, 4 with still plenty of leg room the full way down. That's a 7-man super crew for your business day that maximizes your productivity in the right season. You have a packing crew, 7 people. You have a job that you need to do pine straw, 7 people. You have a catering service, 7 people. This truck has a volume for you to have as a body and a volume for you to bring your staff to the location you need to go to. So we talked about the windshield washer fluid and where you access that point. That access point is actually on the driver's side. As the door is closed, it's tucked away safely inside the environment where you don't have cold temperatures, changing the quality of fluids. Our fill is at the top, and our sight line for making sure you have enough fluid is right here at the midpoint. So let's talk about what we talked about. With the ISUZU, you get a 350 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds torque engine, a double overdrive transmission, 17,000 plus pounds of axles and suspensions, derated down to 12,000 pounds, with 13,000 pounds as the true tire carrying ability. ISUZU is a durable product, and it's what you'll want to have in your next truck purchase. Lee-Smith is your partner for ISUZU. Parts wherever you're at. Service, we're in the heart of Chattanooga. Sales, we're there for you where you need us, and work with our dealer network partnership to help make sure you're covered. My name is Mike Olden. You can reach me at 423-618-3323 or shoot me an email at molden@lee-smith.com. Go make it a great day.